Hey loves, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you're most welcome. If you're a returnee, you're also welcome. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. My name is Maggie. Now let's talk about pricing today. Pricing is one of those things that will affect your business either negatively or positively depending on how you do it. Yeah, because I always say when you are opening a bill, pricing is very crucial. It's very advisable to actually open a bill without clients, right? Like open your bill in the house and then take the pieces to the shop, or open your bill very early in the morning before you actually open the shop. Reason for this is that people, let me call them spectators, can tend to really confuse you when it comes to opening a bill. Those are the people that as soon as you're opening your bill, they'll be there telling you news here to Hina 200, and you didn't even look at that piece to verify whether it's worth it or not. Just sell for me this at 100, but like they'll be all over the place mixing up stuff for you. It's always advisable to not open your bill when you have a lot of spectators around you, because they will really mess up with your pricing. Is one thing that you really need to take your time to do, because you have to group your, like, you have to sort your bill. You have to put your first camera aside, second camera aside, third camera aside, and this is absolutely not possible when you have a lot of people around you telling you how he bill ni poa, he bills ni poa. So it's always advisable not to do that. So pricing, another thing about pricing is that you should never do pricing based on emotion. Yeah, pricing always needs logic, not emotion. Because have you ever seen, like, you'd find someone coming to the shop and they start telling you, "Oh, you just sell for me this thing at 100 bob. Oh, yeah, I don't have the 200. Just give me this t-shirt for 100 bob." They really bargain, and then you look at them and you're like, "Oh, yeah, this person nikata na you do achani muzie too." The same person who was bargaining that much is the same person that's going to put their hand in their pocket and give you 1,000 bob to remove 100 shillings. Have you ever noticed that happens a lot? Yeah, and that is because you as a seller are pricing on with emotion. You should never put emotions with pricing, because that is one thing that is really going to affect you. Yeah, because you need to be very smart where pricing is concerned. Pricing, I believe, is one of those things that messes us up, because if you do not know how to do your pricing, that means you won't get your profits chap. I have done videos severally on how to do pricing very well, and yeah, if you haven't watched, you can watch that video, but I'm still gonna explain like briefly in this video how you can do the pricing, right? Okay, when you buy a bill, right? When you buy a bill, for example, you say you buy a bill for 10,000, okay, and then you used 500 for your transport. Calculate those two, add those two, itakupatia 10,500. All right, now once you open your bill, you need to sort your bill. Put your cameras aside, put your second cameras aside, and your third cameras aside. Third cameras are mainly fagia, right, which are best for the open market or whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to do with them. So the moment you have your first camera aside, the first camera pieces, divide those pieces by the initial amount that you spent. I hope you're getting me. For example, you open a bill of say t-shirts, right, and then you get 100 pieces that are first camera, 100 pieces that are first camera, right? So you had 10,500. Yes, so divide those 100 t-shirts, 100 pieces, by the 10,500. Okay, now that figure that you get is the price that you're going to work with for each t-shirt is your camera. Now take your camera t-shirts, what price, for example, say you get 150, yeah, per t-shirt is your camera, multiply by 3. Okay, so that's going to give you 450. I hope you're getting me. Yeah, the camera pieces that you get is what you're going to use to divide, yeah, to divide the number of to divide by the amount that you spent. Why do we do this? The reason why we do this is that normally when you open a bill, the camera pieces is what is supposed to recover all your capital and give you some profit. The moment the camera pieces does not recover the profit for you, chances of you recovering are going to be very slim. Yeah, but if you do your pricing well, as I have explained. And I think I'm gonna try and do a more detailed video on the pricing, because this is just like all over the place. But I'm gonna try and do a video on pricing to explain well how to do pricing, or if you can watch the video that I did previously on pricing. So the camera pieces that you open in a bill are the ones that are supposed to recover the capital that you spent, yeah, and give you good profit. So by the time you're reaching kuuza hizi second camera at like 200, at like 150, it's because you've already recovered your capital, yeah. So what you're now getting moving forward is just your profit. And that is why I say pricing is very crucial when you're in business, not just Mtumba business, any business. Because the moment you do not know how to price, the moment you price based on emotions, the moment you open a bill and you have your friends coming over to select pieces before you even sort, the moment you are those people who say you're new in this business and unataka kufungua kukulisha watu camera, and you've never opened a bill but unataka kukulisha watu camera, and you don't know how these things are done, you're never gonna recover. The moment you're those people who aren't to be opening a bill for wholesalers, and you open a bill for wholesalers and you don't know how to do the pricing, it's going to mess you up, yeah. It's going to mess you up properly. So pricing is one of those things that are very crucial, and it's going to affect your business either negatively or positively, depending on how you've understood it. Do you know there's some bills that are so easy to recover the capital? It's just that you don't have the knowledge on how to do it. For example, a bill of trench coats, right? A bill of trench coats. You open a bill of trench coats for 14,000, right? 14,000, and you're gonna get like 60 pieces or 50 pieces inside that particular bill. That bill hainanga fagia. And if you get even a single piece with the defect, if you get the defect, it's gonna be like one or two. Like, yeah, normally trench coats is one of those bills. If you're in a cold area, go for it. That bill hainanga so trench coat is one of those bills that if you open like 14k a Canadian one, and then you sell it for like each piece, give yourself each piece to sell at like 800 bob, yeah, 800 bob. I mean, the moment you've already sold 20 pieces, you're at 16 Gs, and this bill is 14 Gs, and you're getting a bill that has 50 to 60 pieces. Do the math, yeah. The only problem is that sometimes you want to do pricing because you've seen Maggie is selling her t-shirts for 100 bob, so you also want to sell the t-shirts for 100 bob, and you're not realizing why is she selling the t-shirts for 100 bob. Is it because she has already recovered? Is it because amepiga hesabu yake? Like, you price depending on what you see, yeah. You want to come to the market and use the market to gauge your pricing. That should never be the case, because you know how much you spend, yeah, to buy the bill, how much you spent on the courier, how much you spent on rent. So sometimes pricing is affected by a lot of things. I always tell people, even when clients come here and they tell me, oh, unajua unaniuzia address 500 na kwa soko tunanuanga 200, I always tell clients one thing. I'm upfront. I will tell you the rent that I'm paying here na ule pale unaenda kuinama chini halipi rent, hatuwezi tukafanana na hatutawaifanana, hatuwezi tukatoshana, you know. So pricing is one of those things. Just get these three things. Never price based on emotion, yeah. Never let people come to, like, when you're opening a bill and do, like, let people come to pick pieces before you have done your math. 3, never price before you sort your bill. Always make sure that you have sort your bill. You've put your first camera aside, your second camera aside, your third camera aside before pricing. That is one thing that the moment you have gotten it, you're going to be able to be recovering your capital. Because if you do not get how to do the pricing, it's going to challenge you quite a lot. And I think sometime next week I'm going to do a full detailed video on how to do pricing. But at least if you haven't understood how I've explained, you can let me know in the comment section. But still, I'm going to do a video, well detailed video next week on how you should do your pricing. All right, that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Do take care of yourselves. God bless you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing. I will really appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next video, which is hopefully going to be very soon. Today's a Saturday. I mean, if you're coming to the shop and it's a Saturday, so yes, let me show you guys the denim blouses, how they look at the shop. Nice. So they were able to fit quite well. Some of them we put them there on the hangers. Others, I don't know. I still have others in the house, by the way. I still have others in the house. The ones that I am posting online, because this time I didn't want to take so many photos for online. I wanted to take like only 60 pieces for online. So those ones are still in the house. So you can imagine I have all this, yeah, and I still have some more in the house, right? And that's, if you understand, that's how you do your pricing again. Yeah, so for this particular one, I know if I do my math very well, if I calculate those 60 pieces that I have in the house, if I manage to sell them at I'm selling them at 450 each, right? If I manage to sell them at 450 each, those 60 pieces that I have, I will recover my capital, which is 18 G's. I will recover and I'll get a profit of like 6 G's on top, give or take, right? So yes, it's so simple. It's simple. If you haven't understood pricing, please let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna do a very detailed video. I mean, even if you don't tell me in the video, on the comment section, I'm gonna do a video, yeah, on it. It's very simple, and the moment you get the hang of it, that's it, you're set in this business. So do take care of yourselves. God bless you guys. Lovely weekend ahead, and then it's a video Monday. no, I'm gonna post this video today when I get to the house. All right, so I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you guys. Yeah, bye. Subscribe if you haven't already.